Hello students, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So don't forget to subscribe Math TikTok PH. I'm Teacher Novi and thank you so much. With that, our objectives of the lesson. At the end of the lessons, you should be able to 1. Find the sum of integers using the rules and model sheets. Number 2, solve real-life problems involving integers. Ito po yung kailangan nyo matutunan or ma-master this week. Are you ready? Okay, so with that, pag sinabi natin addition of integers, this is simply refers how are you going to get the sum of the given 2 or more integers. But this time, ano nga bang ibig sabihin ng integers? Kailangan maintindihan muna natin. When we say integer, an integer is a whole number that has a positive sign or a negative sign, including the zero. Ibig sabihin yan, pag sinabi integer, ito po yung combination of the positive, negative, and between of that, we have the zero. Okay, so kailangan siyang whole number. And with that, a positive integer is a whole number with a positive sign or without any sign. Tandaan natin, example natin, we have positive 2, positive 8, or simply 8 or 12. So kahit walang nakalagay na positive sign, understood po na siya ay positive because they are whole number according to the definition. And with that, another we have this, a negative integer is a whole number with a negative sign. Okay, so example natin, negative 3, negative 10, negative 20, always has a negative sign. Okay, now, you are going to state whether the given integers from the list is integer or not. Okay, saan kaya dyan yung integer natin? That is negative 2, 6, and 0. They are all integers. Bakit kaya siya integers? Because according to the definition states that they are all whole numbers with a positive sign and with a negative sign. Kailangan alam natin yan. Kung titignan natin, di ba, bakit ito hindi po siya integer? Kasi ito po ay fraction. Remember, whole number dapat. And also negative 2.9, this is not an integer because this is decimal, not whole number siya. Of course, this is a mixed number or a fraction. Kaya nga siya hindi integer kasi ay hindi siya whole number. So with that, representing integers using a number line. Paano ginagamit ang number line? No? Using the, or gamit ang yung integers natin. We have integers can be represented using a horizontal or vertical line. Okay, so pag sinabi natin number line, makikita po natin dyan yung negative, okay, and a positive. When we say positive, yun po yung increasing. Ibig sabihin yan, from 0 habang lumalayo ka pa kanan, lumalaki po yung value mo, or we call that increasing. That is a positive. And dito naman sa kanyang opposite, from 0 habang lumalayo ka papunta sa left side mo, that will become decreasing or lumiliit yung value natin. That is negative. And between the positive and negative, meron po tayong 0 or we call that the origin kasi yan po yung starting point natin. Either lalakad ka ba ng going to left or right. Okay, so with that, meron tayong horizontal line. Na pag sinabing horizontal line or horizontal number line is simply nakapahiga yung line natin. And nandyan po yung negative and positive. Between that, that is 0 or the origin. Okay, so ganyan po ang itsura ng ating number line of horizontal. Okay, so that is a negative and positive integers. Dito naman, we have the vertical line. Pag sinabing vertical, nakapatayo yung ating number line. Okay, so ibig sabihin yan, from 0 going up, di ba? Kung kanina, going to left or right. Since naka-vertical tayo, either going to up, we call that positive. From 0, okay, going to upward tayo. And going down naman, that is negative. Okay, yun po yung representation kapag naka-vertical line. Number line tayo. Halimbawa niyan, di ba sa hagdan, pag tumataas ka, syempre, yung step mo ay lumalaki din kasi nga that is increasing. Going down, that is bumababa ka, di ba? Okay, lumiliit yung value mo. That's negative. Okay. So dito sa ating comparing of integers, meron tayong tinatawag na on a horizontal number line, an integer is always greater than the integer to its left and less than the integer to its right. Kaya nga kung titignan natin, di ba, yung negative is always less than compared to its positive. Ibig sabihin lang lahat ng positive ay mas malaki po yung value niya compare sa negative. Okay. Pero kapag both positive yan, syempre kung sino yung mas malayo sa zero, siya yung mas malaki yung value. Pero sa negative naman, di ba, kung sino yung mas malayo sa zero, kung sino yung mas malayo, yun ang magiging mas maliit. Okay, so with that, number one natin, now which integer is greater? So is it negative 2 or negative 8? Okay, so this is negative 8. So titignan natin, di ba, paano ko ba malalaman greater? So titignan natin from 0, di ba, ito yung origin natin. Sino ba ang mas malapit? Kasi greater, no? So mas malapit yung negative 2. Ibig sabihin yan, mas malayo yung negative 8. Kaya ang sagot natin dyan ay negative 2 is greater than negative 8 kasi mas malaki po yung value niya kasi mas malapit siya compare kay negative 8. Kaya sa symbol to represent this, negative 2 is greater than negative 8. Okay, another number 2, we have which integer is smaller? Is it negative 5 or 3? Okay, kung titignan natin, di ba, if this is negative 5, merong negative dito, at yung positive 3, di ba, ang tanong dyan is smaller. Sino ba ang mas maliit na value? Di ba, paano ko ba malalaman? Kung sino ang mas malayo sa 0. Di ba, mas malayo. So therefore, 5 is smaller than 3 kasi yung, di ba, yung layo niya ay 5 step. Ito ay 3 lang. Kaya 5 is smaller than 3. Meaning to say, to represent that using the inequality, no, that is negative 5 is less than 3. Mas maliit yung value ni negative 5 compare kay 3 or positive 3. Okay, with that, let's proceed now to addition of integers. Pag sinabi natin addition of integers is simply a process of finding the sum of 2 or more integers. Take note, when adding integers with the same sign, add the numerical value then copy the common sign. Ibig lang sabihin nito, pag nag-add tayo na magkaparehas na negative or positive, just simply add lang natin yung numerical value and kopyahin mo yung sign niya, either positive or negative. Okay, so example natin, positive 5 or simply 5 plus 4 is equal to 9. Since they are both positive, kaya 5 plus 4 is 9. Kaya ang rule natin dyan, positive plus positive is positive. Yung sign ng ating magiging sum of the given integers. Number 2. What if negative 5 plus negative 4 is equal to negative 9? If you are going to observe, they are both negative. Kaya nga, add the numerical value, 5 plus 4, 9. Since they are both negative, copy the common sign. Kaya negative 9 po ang sagot. So the rule is simply negative plus negative is negative. Yung sum ng ating sagot or sum ng dalawang integer. Okay, so another, when adding integers with different sign naman tayo. Subtract the numerical value, then copy the sign of the integer or number with greater absolute value. Ang ibig sabihin nito, pag nag-add tayo ng magkaibang sign, ang gagawin mo lang, isusubtract mo yung numerical value and then yung sign na magiging sagot natin doon based doon sa mas malaking absolute value. Okay, so with that, ito yung example natin, di ba? Number 1, 12 plus negative 10. Okay, di ba ang rule natin dyan? I-subtract natin yung numerical value. What is 12 minus 10? That is 2. Okay, paano ko malalaman yung sign ng sagot ko na 2? Is it positive or negative? Yun yung sinasabi dito na copy the sign of the integer with greater absolute value. Sino bang mas malaki yung absolute value? Is it 12 or negative 10? So that is positive. Kasi nga, di ba? Absolute value of 12 is 12. Absolute value of negative 10 is 10. Mas malaki si 12. Kaya nga, copy the sign of the greater absolute value. Okay, next number 2. What is negative 12 plus 10? Diba, subtract natin, what is 12 minus 10? Sagot doon ay 2. Paano ko malalaman yung sign ng aking sum na 2? Tignan natin, sino ang mas malaki ang absolute value? That is negative 12. Kasi ang absolute value niya is 12. Ito ay 10. Kaya nga, copy the sign which is negative 2. Okay, next number 3. What if the given is the same number but opposite sign? Meaning to say positive yung isa negative. What is 28 plus negative 28? Siyempre, that is 0. Okay, kasi di ba, if you're going to subtract 28 minus 28, okay, siyempre wala ka ng difference. Kaya nga 0 na yon. Okay, so with that, we are going to do another way on how to find the sum of the given integers by using the model chips. Ginagamit to usually sa Singaporean math. No? Use colored chips to represent integers. We have the blue, meaning positive, yung red, negative. Okay, so meron tayong tinatawag dito na zero pair. Okay, kailangan maintindihan na muna natin yung zero pair. Now, when we say zero pair, when one positive counter is paired with one negative counter. Ibig sabihin niya, kapag meron tayong isang blue na chips at isang red na chips, pag pinartner natin yan, ay ang tawag doon ay zero pair. Ibig sabihin, kapag may kapartner ang red at blue na chips, lagi pong masasabi na zero pair. Kasi cancel out na yon. Walang matitira. Okay. Okay, example natin, we have this. If I have blue and red chips, meron tayong tatlong blue, no? Okay, that is represented by 3. Okay, kasi 3 yung ating positive. Yung red naman, we have 3 kasi negative 3 siya. Okay, and therefore, i-represent natin to sa operation using the addition. We have negative 3 plus 3. Ibig sabihin niyan, that is 0. Bakit siya 0? Kasi pag pinartner mo yung tatlong blue dito sa red, di ba? Ito meron siyang kapartner. Meron bang natira? Okay, di ba? Wala. Yun yung tinatawag natin zero pair. Lagi silang may kapartner, zero pair. Or cancel out, walang natira. Kaya negative 3 plus 3, 0. Okay, next, another we have, okay, add the given the chips. We have 3 blue chips, that is positive 3, 7 red chips, negative 7. Then represent using the addition operation, that is negative 7 plus 3. Paano ko malalaman yung aking sum or sagot? Ipa-partner natin, di ba? Kung meron kang tatlong blue chips, i-partner mo isa-isa dyan. Tapos, since wala ka ng blue dyan, may natira pang 4 na red chips. So since wala na silang kapartner, yan na po yung ating sagot dyan. Kaya the answer is negative 4 or the sum is negative 4. Okay, next. If I have negative 3 or that is 3 red chips, another we have negative 7, that is 7 red chips. Ibig sabihin yan, paano yung walang blue? Diba? Kung titignan mo, paano ko ipapartner? Siyempre, kung wala namang ipapartner, sila na yung magiging ating matitira. Kaya pag nirepresent natin yan sa addition operation, negative 3 plus negative 7, that is negative 10. Okay, remember, wala tayong na-cancel out, walang zero pair dyan. And this is also, remember, this is addition of the same sign. They are both negative. Dito naman, addition of different sign. Okay, remember, take note of that. Okay, another example natin, we have, if I have this 7 red chips or negative 7. Another, we have 7 blue chips or positive 7. And represent this using the addition operation, negative 7 plus 7. And therefore, ipapartner natin para makita natin no, kung may matitira ba. Partner, 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 partner. Ang tanong, meron bang naiwan? So wala. We call this, kapag may kapartner, ano ang tawag doon? We call that zero pair. Okay, since walang natira dyan, ang sagot natin dyan ay 0. Yun yung zero pair na tinatawag. Okay. Another, if I have 3 red chips or that is negative 3. Another, we have negative 4 kasi ito ay 4 red chips and that is 4 blue chips or positive 4. And then, i-represent natin yon using the addition operation, -3 plus -4 plus 4. Okay, so titignan natin kung meron ba tayong mga partner. Okay, i-partner natin to, red-blue, partner sila. Okay, since wala na tayong blue na pwede i-partner dito sa tatlo pang natirang red chips, so meaning to say, ang sagot natin dyan ay -3. Okay, so ganun lamang yon kung paano mag-add using the model chips. Okay, with that, you are going to calculate each of the following. We have 3 plus -8. The answer is -5. Bakit siya -5? Kasi di ba different sign. Remember, the rule is simply subtract and then copy the sign of the greater integer with the greater absolute value. Okay, next, number 2. Bakit po siya 6? Kasi di ba, -7 plus 13 meaning to say, so subtract natin. 13 minus 7 is simply 6. Since mas malaki yung absolute value ni 13, copy the sign of 13. Okay, then number 3, -4 plus -6. Diba? This is same sign. Okay, meaning to say, add the numerical value, 4 plus 6 is 10. Since they are both negative, copy the sign. Kaya ang sagot natin is -10. And what if meron tayong tatlong integers na? Okay, ibig sabihin nito, one at a time lang, no? -2 plus -5, add mo muna to. The sum of this is -7. Tsaka mo i-bring down yung 17. Kung mapapansin mo, this is different sign. Di ba ang rule doon? Subtract and then copy the sign of the integer with greater absolute value. Kaya 17 minus 7, that is 10. Okay, since mas malaki yung absolute value ng 17, kaya positive yung 10 natin dyan. Okay, number 5, -2 plus 3 plus -1. Okay, meaning to say, add mo muna to. What is -2 plus 3? Different sign yan. Ibig sabihin, 3 minus 2. That is 1. Kasi mas malaki yung absolute value ni 3 compare kay -2. Kaya positive 1 or simply 1. Tapos i-bring down mo yung -1. Okay, one at a time lang yung pag-add natin. And take note of this, di ba? Ano nga yung rule natin kanina? Kapag same number pero opposite yung sign nila, isa positive, negative, always 0. Okay, kaya ang sagot natin dyan is 0. Okay, yun yung tinatawag din natin na zero pair. Walang natira. Okay, so with that, let's do the problem solving number 1. A vendor gained 60 pesos on the first day, lost 42 pesos on the second day, and gained 37 pesos on the third day. Now, how much profit did the vendor gain in 3 days? Analyze natin. Pag sinabi natin gain, di ba ito yung gain, nagkaroon, nadagdagan yung pera, naipon. Ibig sabihin niyan, i-represent natin yan na positive. Then, second day naman, na-loss siya ng 42 pesos. Pag sinabing na-loss kasi, nawalan ka. Di ba? Nagastos. O, simple like that. Ibig sabihin, nabawasan yung pera mo. Kaya represent natin yan na negative. And another, we have gain. Ibig sabihin, nagkaroon ulit siya, nadagdagan yung pera niya. Kaya positive yan. So with that, we can represent this using the operation of the addition. We have 60 plus -42 plus 37 is equal to how many? Okay. Ibig sabihin yan, i-add muna natin yung 60 plus -42. Di ba? Remember, this is different signs. So subtract natin. 60 minus 42. Okay, that is 18. Kasi di ba mas malaki yung absolute value ni 60. Kaya copy mo yung sign niya. And bring down natin yung 37. And since we are going to add 18 plus 37, same sign na sila, di ba? This is both positive. Kaya nga, what is 18 plus 37? That is equal to 55. So balikan natin yung tanong. How much profit did the vendor gain in 3 days? So ibig sabihin yan, the vendor gained 55 pesos in 3 days. Nilagyan lang natin ang peso sign. Yan ngayon yung naipon ni mamang vendor sa loob ng 3 araw. Okay, another we have a frog in a well is 12 meters below the ground level. If it jumps 5 meters and then falls back 3 meters, how far is the frog from the ground level? Okay, analyze natin, di ba? Kung ang frog dun sa balon, di ba? Sa tubig, sa balon, okay, is 12 meter below. Ibig sabihin, pag sinabing below, pababa. Di ba? Remember sa vertical number line natin. Pag sinabing vertical, di ba, nakapatayo. So, ibig sabihin yan below. That is negative. Kaya nga, yung 12 dito is represented by negative. Okay, if it jumps 5 meter, since nandun na siya sa ilalim, no, sa balon ng 12 meter, then nag-jumps pa siya pailalim ng 5 meter. So meaning to say, this is another negative representation. And then falls back. So since nandun siya sa ilalim, tapos nag-falls back siya, bumalik siya, tumaas siyang ganon. And then, meaning to say, that is positive. Remember, that is a vertical line. Kaya nga, that is 3 meter, meaning to say, this is represented by positive. Now, you can, based on that, you can now represent using the addition operation. Okay, with that, we can say that negative 12 plus negative 5 plus 3, how many? Okay, i-add muna natin yung negative 12 tsaka negative 5. That is negative 17. Remember, this is same sign. Add the numerical value, then copy the common sign, which is negative. Then bring down mo yung 3. And then, kung mapapansin nyo, di ba, different sign na sila? Ano nga yung rule natin doon? Just simply subtract the numerical value and then copy the sign of the integer with greater absolute value. Kaya 17 minus 3, that is 14. Sino mas malaki yung absolute value? That is negative 17. Kaya nga, negative 14. Okay, paano ko malalaman yung sagot? Is it negative 14? Is the final answer na ba yan? Okay, balikan natin yung tanong. Di ba ang tanong dyan, how far is the frog from the ground level? Remember, pag sinabi natin far, di ba? It refers to the distance from zero. Remember, this is referring to the absolute value. Kaya kukunin natin yung absolute value ni negative 14. What is the absolute value of negative 14? That is positive 14. Kaya nga, ang sagot natin dyan, the frog is 14 meter from the ground level. Ibig sabihin yan, yan ngayon yung distansya ng frog mula doon sa ground level. Kasi di ba, based from the zero. Okay, always remember the absolute value or the distance is always positive. Okay, so with that, I hope you learned something about this. Okay, so goodbye. We'll see you next meeting.